Hey, Blue Table fans, we're up at Valhalla. I'm playing yet another game with the Chaos Dwarfs. No, I can't get enough. And, hold on, I was going somewhere. This is going to be a NOTREP, so just real quick turn summaries. I didn't want it to take 8 hours like our last game, right, Thomas? Longest game ever. So, Thomas busted out Mason's semi-painted Orcs and Goblins, and I did a HD video on the Chaos Stores, which you'll see. I have some Kadai Destroyer conversions, which I based on this World of Warcraft figurine that is about 6 or 7. So that's the big difference this game. Oh, by the way, we're just in first turn. I did my first turn. The magma cannons just like wiped the black orcs. They're up here. They won't fit on the hill, so those are them. Oh, don't let me stop you, Thomas. Just keep doing your thing.
I want to see what happens with
animosity
for these guys. They failed, so now they...
6. Surge forward,
so,
right?
Yeah.
So that was good for you.
Yeah.
But that's all their move. Do they still get to march and stuff? Because that would be awesome. So anyway, yeah, so the destroyers, they do tend to really just burn themselves up. So, also, let not the irony pass by that we're playing a game where we're pretending we're in a pine forest while we're in a pine forest. Yeah, by the way, that's the ground down there. So, yeah, this place is awesome. Anyway, yeah, so the magma cannons opening salvo, it's really strong. By the way, we're on the old flip camera, so not HD. And yeah, all these guys failed animosity, frenzy, or whatever, and had to charge the closest unit. And that's really good for me because these are flankers that they're meant to go over here and start pounding the war machines. But we'll see what happens. But that's why I did bring these. I think these are good choices to defend the flank. Okay, so the Spider Riders and the Boar Boys charged the Destroyer. The Destroyers are just, they're ridiculous. It's the -1 to wound them, which I've heard there's an FAQ that it's you re-roll successful wounds, which is how we're playing it, because then there'll at least be a chance to wound them. Because a lot of times, because of toughness 6, you wound them on 6s. -1 is you can't wound them. Which is something that doesn't happen any other place in Warhammer Fantasy where there's no chance. So I think that's where they went with that. So anyway, but I do have this Arachnarok in the flank here. So unfortunately, the Destroyer's job was to keep things off of the flank over here, and the Arachnarok's just going to be able to wreak havoc. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn the Destroyer around. He moves forward 6 inches, which is exactly the length of his base, right? Pursuing those guys. And but now I really have, I mean, I can't charge him. I just have to spend a whole turn like repositioning, which is really unfavorable. Is that the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, a bunch of fanatics busted through this guy, did 1 wound. Alright, so the Destroyers need to pass a toughness test at the beginning of my turn, every turn in fact. Oh, that guy takes D3 wounds, no saves of any kind possible. 2 wounds. This guy over here, he's fine. Alright, this game has been so exciting, I've actually missed a couple turns, so oh my gosh. The Fanatics came out, they tangled themselves, one of them like charged through here, did a wound on this, a wound on that. 3 wounds on this unit. Stupid Fanatics. These guys fled from a charge there. The Destroyers oddly haven't like blown themselves up yet. Got the Goblins coming in the flank here. So far so good. The Kadai Destroyers really have kept things from closing in on the giant Fortress O'Doom here. And I do think it's time for the Goblins to get some hot magma. Alright. Yeah, that's it. I don't know how this is going to work. The Trolls, they were outside general leadership range, so I'm disappointed, Thomas. Yeah, disappointed, really. Yeah.
I don't know, stupid.
You were suffering stupidity in real life. Wow. All right. Okay, now do it again on camera.
Okay. Så vad som hänt än så länge är hans förstörare, eller Kadai Destroyers.
Speaking Swedish! Yeah. Go ahead.
Vad som hänt alltså, som sagt, den där stora monstret Han har ju decimerat den här enheten, bara halva kvar ungefär. Samtidigt också bundit upp den här enheten som var tvungen att komma in för lite support, lite hjälp så att säga. Mina troll som jag ställde helt galet från början har misslyckats med sitt stupidity hela tiden. Så de har inte haft någon påverkan av slaget. Å andra sidan här, återigen, en Kadai Destroyer som är min baneman. Som har lyckats döda både mina spindlar och den här enheten som nu bara är en man kvar. Visst, det var lite skytte också som sänkte en av gubbarna. Men framförallt är det den här som har varit i vägen. Mitt skytte, vilket är bara den här lilla grejen, har inte gjort så himla mycket. Så ja. Och magi, jag klantade mig genom att låta en magi komma igenom som... Jag hade en magiker här förut, men han fick igenom en magi som gjorde massa skada på honom så den dog. Och jag hade trots allt en scroll just då som jag struntade i att använda, det var väldigt dumt. Och den andra som dog av hans Kadai Destroyer här. Så min magi har inte gjort
Kadai
mycket.
Destroyer? Awesome. Okay, great. I think that's good.
Ja, i det läget befinner vi oss i just nu. Så det ser inte så bra ut för mig och mina orker, men vi får se. So that's how it is at this moment. Let's see how it goes.
Thank you, Thomas. That was awesome. To hit him anyway.
No.
Okay,
I can't
so
hit him.
okay,
I do.
right,
If I had a just can say 1 or 2.
right. You'd be in a better position, but now you're just like off in the. Oh, that's terrible.
And he is going to try for the cannon.
Okay, 16 inches. Yeah. By the way, I blew up the black orcs. 3 and 3 is 6. So it just goes 3 inches. All right. And by the way, GW puts out these little skull dice, and these make great wound counters. They're my new fave over everything else.
Cannon.
Okay, great. Lone Savage Orc boy.
Next.
Oh yeah, he makes it. Crunch. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, do I turn to face you? Is that how that works?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay, well, there. Let's do it that way. All right.
Those probably still stupid. Yep.
5. They have leadership 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I chase those guys off, move the Kadai Destroyer. He's only got 3 wounds left. He could conceivably blow himself up wretchedly.
Oh, right now actually. Potentially.
Oh
This is
yeah,
my
the beginning of
turn
your
this
turn, but I'm not going to. Every time it flashes that 6 for a second, right? So yeah, I fled. There's a charge here. I fled with my fire glaives just off the table, just because that was actually the best move because it kind of left these guys out and hanging.
Safe animosity.
Okay. Oh yeah, we
Safe.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I should have done that for these as
All
well.
right. So bottom line is the Kadai Destroyers are great. It takes a lot to fit 2 of them in an army list, but well, you really need 3,000 points. But even 1 could hold your flank for plenty long. I'd put the Destroyer up against almost any unit. All right, folks, that's it for our NOTREP. It could have gone either way conceivably till maybe turn 4.
Yeah, I would say.
Because Thomas is a really clear-headed player, and he does, with the Chaos Dwarf army, the way I'm running it at least, it is, you can get around the edge. You don't have to get around the edge with very much to wipe him out. Like this boar boy took out one of the cannons, right? And the leader, if I hadn't spell killed him, could have really got in there and started hurting me pretty bad. And I just have to say, love Chaos Dwarfs. You got to take a Destroyer. Thanks to my friend Brad F. for turning me on to that. We also want to give a shout out to Thomas's Game Club out there, which is what?
Spel och fantasi I Karlstad, så är det.
Awesome. All right, I guess that's how you say a shout out in Swedish. Thanks a lot, Thomas. We already had the shake, so don't think I'm forgetting it.